The Business Owners Podcast is brought to you by Business and Enever Group with your hosts, Linda Reid Enever and Clive Enever. In each episode, we talk to other business owners about their experiences, challenges, and successes. We'll also share tips and advice on how to grow your business and achieve your goals. If you're a business owner or you're thinking about starting a business, then the Business Owners Podcast is for you.
Welcome to the Business Owners Podcast. My name is Clive Enever, and along with Linda Reid Enever, I am your host of this podcast. Today, I'm having a conversation with Ali Clarke, the founder of Bondiblades. Hello and welcome, Ali.
Hi everyone, my name is Ali Clarke, founder of Bondiblades, Australia's first at-home derma razor company. And I am so excited to be on the Business Owner Podcast today to share with you the amazing journey that I've been on to build a global brand and hopefully inspire some other female founders out there to take that step and start their own business.
How do you describe your business journey so far, Ali?
If I could describe my business journey so far in one word, it would definitely be challenging.
Along our business journey, most of us, Ali, find someone somewhere or something somewhere, a book or a person who inspires us or gives us something of influence to help us on our journey. Have there been any influential figures in your life or your career so far that have helped you to this stage?
I think if I'm going to say who was the most influential person in my life, it would have to be growing up would be my Uncle Brian. He was a pilot for the Sheikh over in the United Arab Emirates, and he would be traveling the world and come home once or twice a year to the farm and bring me these gifts from overseas and really inspire me to get out of my comfort zone of my small country town and see the world. So he really inspired me to travel and get out there and move away from the farm. And it was probably the best thing that ever happened to me, to be honest, because coming from a small town, I'm not sure if you're aware, but when you're in a small town, people generally have small town minds and tend to stay there their whole life. But I was fortunate enough to be able to move away and break out of that barrier and explore the world and move to Melbourne and meet some great, amazing entrepreneurial people who also had an influence on me to get where I am today.
I too grew up on a farm, Ali, and had a very small town nearby. And subsequently I've moved and worked around the world. So it's been an interesting journey. I love getting back to the farm and I love getting back to that local area because those people help to keep me grounded and understand the basic things of life that make it all work. Do you have any advice for business owners or people who are thinking of getting into business on how to balance your personal and your business life?
I guess as a founder is in the beginning and working through the business, trying to just do absolutely everything myself. And that is just setting yourself up for disaster. I pretty much got burnt out and was making mistakes and trusting the wrong people to help with my business and just trying to do everything. And it was really hard. So the best thing that happened to help me overcome that was getting my husband involved in the business. He's incredible at negotiation and sales, and he really took the reins on that side of the business because I was really struggling as a female founder and dealing with a lot of men in the industry. They just wouldn't take me seriously. Some were trying to pull the wool over my eyes, if you like, and being new to the industry, I didn't really know what questions to ask. I was putting a lot of trust in other people, and that was a big challenge when some things went pear-shaped, and it was amazing that he could step in and take over those conversations and really let me just focus on my passion, which is the creativity and the marketing of the business.
What advice would you give to someone just starting out or thinking of starting out in the area of e-commerce or retail? Because they're the future of our industries, and it's important as business owners we encourage and we support these people along the way.
The best advice I could give someone to start out in the e-commerce space and moving on to retail would definitely be prepared to start doing everything yourself first. It's really hard and really challenging, but you've got to know the ins and outs of every aspect of your business before you can start outsourcing the business.
Yes, it's very important, Ali, that people in business do understand every aspect of their business. And of course, in trying to do everything, it's really important to get the right advice, pay attention to how well you're actually doing, that is, how well you're doing internally, so that you don't burn out and you do manage to get the business running and keep it running. Thank you, Ali, for being on the Business Owners Podcast. Would you like to let our audience know where they can find you?
Thank you so much for having me on the Business Owners Podcast today. It's been really great to talk to you about Bondiblades and my business journey. If you would like to follow along my journey, you can find me on Instagram at Ali Clarke or TikTok at Ali Clarke 82. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ali, for being our guest. You have provided great information for someone to learn from. Thanks to our listeners for joining us on the Business Owners Podcast, and be sure to join us for our next episode. And of course, check out the back catalogue because each one has gems of wisdom inside it.
Thanks for listening to the Business Owners Podcast. We encourage you to connect with us on social media and join our community of business owners at businessbusinessbusiness.com.au.
Your business is one of a kind, so your website should be too. With Wix, it's easy, almost too easy, to create a website that's perfectly yours. Just tell AI what kind of site you want to build or choose from thousands of templates. Change whatever you want, whenever you want, and get everything you need to start running your business your way. No matter what you sell or what you aspire to be, you can do it all yourself on Wix.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.